In this episode of Walking Tours, I will explore how you can transfer between Raffles Place and downtown MRT stations. The quickest way of travelling between the two stations would be to take the north-south line from Raffles Place to Marina Bay, then the Circle Line to Bayfront, concluding with the downtown line to downtown, taking at least 10 minutes and an adult fare of up to 95 cents. Episode 4 provides a quicker and less convoluted way of travelling from Raffles Place to the downtown line. So if you are into a quick transfer, you should watch that video. Supposedly, this route will take 7 minutes, though you probably should take that walking map with a pinch of salt, since it seems to underestimate the walking time more often than not. Now, both exit C on the left and exit J on the right provide a means of walking between Raffles Place and downtown stations. I would be taking exit C for this video as the route it takes is slightly faster, since they both lead you back to the same walkway anyways. Whichever route you take, this transfer will not be as seamless as some of the ones featured at the beginning of this video series, as it involves me going up and down several escalators beneath many different buildings which are independently operated. Currently, I'm walking my way out of exit C. To do this, I would have already travelled from Raffles Exchange, a mini shopping mall by the retail arm of SMRT, to Ocean Colours, the retail mall beneath Ocean Financial Centre. Now, you may observe a slight downwards incline over here, a hint that I am now transiting from one mall to another. I wonder where this leads me. Perhaps one thing that may bewilder a person walking through this pathway is the lack of indications on the route towards downtown station from Raffles Place. Strangely enough, there are clear indications on the signages of how to get to Raffles Place from downtown in the reverse direction, so I suppose you could potentially navigate by looking backward at signages each time you come across one, or just watch this video in real time while navigating through the maze of malls. Without any way to reference your location from the street level, this could get a little disorienting, but yes, I'm making some progress towards getting to downtown station. Finally, there's a hint of this passageway that I took since the last downward escalator. I am now beneath one Raffles Quay. I will make a right turn here. The colored stripes on the wall end about here as I take a downward escalator, a hint of yet another transition between malls. If you have been observing the signages, this would be the first time downtown MRT station is indicated as a potentially viable destination for people walking in this tunnel. This may put off some people from making such a daunting transfer. I am now entering the sale at Marina Bay. There seem to be a few more completely shuttered shops here than I would have expected. Perhaps business is terrible here? After a couple more escalators, I now find myself at yet another mall transition again, this time to Marina Bay Link Mall. Unlike CityLink Mall, which connects City Hall and Esplanade stations in its entirety, this mall's name may be a little misleading, as it only forms part of the journey between Raffles Place and downtown. You may perhaps already notice that many shops are closed. As it turns out, most of the shops in the vicinity only operate on weekdays, around office hours, when foot traffic is high due to the rush of office workers amongst the skyscrapers in the vicinity. Since this video was recorded during the weekends, when office work ceases, on a Sunday to be more specific, these shops are closed, which makes the place a little like a ghost town of sorts. After pulling a glass door open, I finally entered the station box of downtown, via exit B. I just need to walk a little more before I reach the fare gates. Yup, it took me almost 10 minutes to make this walking journey. Taking the train and transferring between 3 lines would take at least this long as well, though you may also have to account for the duration taken to wait for a train twice along that journey. So, this is probably not the most ideal of a transfer, but at least there's this walking option which I believe will be pretty useful for many working in the vicinity. Finally, after traversing through 7 escalators and 5 different underground malls, I arrived. With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Walking Tours. This is Transit Evolution, signing off.